Good morning. And it really is. Today is back to school day in Georgetown, Texas. Even for those of us way out in the county. The grandchildren just left with their mom. The dog across the way is kind of disappointed. All his desire to bark and nobody to bark at. But it's 8 a.m. The laundry has started. I'm out here getting my sunshine. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to eat. I've been sitting here a little while. Someone, I don't know if they work nights, they pulled through listening to some loud rap I don't like. It couldn't even be Struggle Jennings. I like Struggle Jennings. Again, it's not for everybody. But I like it. Semi-retired Bob is getting back in the groove of making his videos. And he was able to do his live with Dave Mack yesterday. Oh, and of a great change, I did not go to Tai Chi last night. It's still one of my favorite things to go do. But my left ankle has been pained and swollen since probably the Friday. I don't know if I put a foot down wrong while shopping or something. But I'm kind of glad I'm not doing what I used to do. I used to always be taking 2 more ibuprofen and pretend it wasn't that way. You're a good boy, don't be so sad. He's trying to do his job. He barks and barks and nobody comes and checks on what he's telling them about. It's another butterfly day. Another loud car. Hello, butterfly. early. Now, yesterday I missed Bob's Live with Dave Mack. And Dave Mack's awesome. Hi, Butterfly. But, Kelly Hogan and Amber O'Hearn were talking about things that don't always go 100% smoothly with carnivore. And it's almost like, ow, okay. It's almost like there's an unspoken rule. Thou shalt not be low energy on carnivore. But you know what? I don't care. Trying to find what works, and I will get there. Now, apparently, methylene blue is not the biohack I need. It makes plain water taste just a little bit wrong. It disappears in the flavored water. So I've been making non-sugar lemonade yesterday with some allulose and some True Lemon packets. You'd think it would be a treat, but it wasn't. Usually I put it in with a Shift beta hydroxybutyrate drink packet. If they would put some combined flavors this or that butyrate and element, that stuff would probably be flying off the shelves. I haven't done anything about the wasps yet. What up, little guy? Yeah, you're the doggy. You're the star of the show. It's the Dyson and Kismet show here. He's the busiest part of my day. Oh. Until Loki gets home. So I guess I ought to thaw something out for dinner. That'll be nice. But I gotta get my sunshine. Probably need to come up with some bad jokes. And if you're new here, I apologize about the thought that I need bad jokes. And if you're returning, you probably know I'm one of the usual suspects. I got called that recently. I think on Bart K's channel. He's so cool, and he was shouting out all the people who were there at the very beginning of his stream. Then he got to my name, and he said the feral grandma. And then he said all the usual suspects are here. Oh, okay. But don't miss out. I mean, just because you go to Bart K's channel does not mean you have any idea what Pim's channel is like. And he's always saying, go see her channel. I'm saying it too. And he links her channel. She puts a lot of really good information into shorts. Shorts. So they will cycle while you're watching it. It's like, this is the beginning again already. And you can play it 2 or 3 times until it sinks into your head. She's got useful things to say. And so many people do, though. Everybody's got something to say. I forget how long I'm supposed to be out here in the sun. It does make me break a sweat, though. It's a warm day, And it looks pretty cloudless. So it's going to get hot. There's butterfly again. I don't know if there just happens to be a lot of them, or if there's just a few hyperactive ones. Lots of butterflies. Or lots of butterfly sightings. And dragonflies. Dragonflies are a good summertime insect. I don't think they do as much pollinating as some critters do. But they don't seem to hurt anything. When I was little, I used to think that dragonflies must be capable of hurting something. A long tail like that must conceal some kind of stinger, right? They don't seem to hurt anything. That's just where their abdomen is, all stretched out. Aerodynamic. The dog is still not giving any indication that he wants to go in. And there's another butterfly. Or the same one of maybe 3 or 4. There's a lot of glare when the sun is this low. But this is supposed to be the right time to be out here. It got up past the trees and stuff, and that's when I'm out here. I stayed pretty restful yesterday instead of going to class. It hurts a little less today. Oh, different butterfly. Where was I at? Daughter got home from dropping the kids off. I know I mentioned dragonflies. I don't eat them. Aquatic bug-like things I sometimes eat. Shrimp, crawfish, lobster. I think that was a wasp. Oh well. Oh yeah, I was saying I didn't know how long I'm supposed to be out here. Now the sun seems to come up a little bit north of due east, but it tracks back toward due east, and now it's there and the shade is disappearing. But there will begin to be shade on the other side of the house. Yeah, it's getting warm out here. Couldn't quite see the temperature, but it might be above 80 already. And I think we got at least one empty propane cylinder. Things to take care of before the weather really changes over to fall and winter. Need to have all three of them full up. Then if the power is out, we can cook out here, we can run heat in there. Always be careful to make sure you're getting things that can safely be used indoors. There are catalytic heaters that are designed to run indoors in a garage that has a door shut or in a house where the power is out. And if the power being out is a possible concern, that's the kind of heat you want, is safe heat. And a chafing dish is nice to have. Little butane camp stove, things like that. But if you can get a space that's almost comfortable, and get some food hot enough that you want to keep it hot, And that could be a roast in its own broth, or a soup, or stew. And then into the chafing dish with it, and light the candle, and keep it at least warm. A little more grace and style to it than putting the butane cooker on the table and just heating it over and over and over again. Just a little bit of warmth at the bottom. Stir it, and you have something nice. You don't have to get up and keep putting fire under the soup and then bring the pan to the table and then ladle up more soup. I think people don't realize what a great advancement in simple manners the chafing dish has been. Dinner could be kept hot, and seconds, thirds for some people, could be dished up, still hot, without requiring the mother to make repeated trips to the kitchen while hers got cold. A little grace, a little style. The simple comforts of hot food. Oh boy. Okay, you looking back at the door, you want to go in? I think it might be time to take his butt in. Little blondie. The nose is working. Yes, it is. I love your nose. Yeah, it was definitely a wasp. I'm tired of the barking. Tired of other people's music. Tired of this guy being nervous. I think it's time to go in. And the sun is up past 25 degrees. Probably getting close to 40. Okay. So I'm ready to go in. I don't know that I'm ready to eat anything yet. If you are, eat something healthy. Beef is high on the list, but bacon has compounds you need, like choline. Fish every now and then is a good idea too. I cooked the cod loins I had picked up at the fish counter at the store. I don't know why it gets called cod loins. It's codfish. The basic white fish that is the middle of every fish fillet and fish stick Loki has ever eaten. But at least he was willing to eat it. I did dip it in egg and deep fry it the way Charger Mopar would have. I don't know if he would have bothered doing any egg dip and pork crumbles on the outside. It was good. Into the fat it went. And I very briefly preheated the oven. And I put a couple paper towels in the bottom of a disposable foil pan. Less cleanup. And as they came out of the oil, they went into the oven where they stayed hot. And excessive oil went to the paper towels. I don't like to go crazy all the time with disposable stuff. Because all that stuff has to come out of the grocery budget. I eat better if I'm not spending money on paper plates, paper bowls, and plastic cups that all get thrown away. And I can say paper, but they all have they're either made of plastic foam or they have a plastic coating on them. And sizzling hot food should not come into contact with plastic. You want to cut down on the amount of plastic you're consuming. Have a glass or stainless steel water bottle. I've switched to stainless steel after I've had glass ones break. Oh, the glass one I liked so much broke in the house. And then I was using a quart-sized mason jar with a Mason Tops brand lid on it, that drinking lid. And that broke out here on the walk. I cleaned up most of it, alerted the rest of the family that there was a problem out here with some broken glass. But I'm trying not to drink from plastic. Oh, nice breeze. I don't cook in plastic. I'm trying not to eat off of plastic. Occasionally you go somewhere and everything's either been put on disposable plates or the only cups available are disposable cups. Although at least with cups, most of the time, you're not putting something steaming hot in them. Yep. The butterflies are not moving as fast. They're looking around for somewhere shady to sit. The dog does not seem as interested in the dog across the way. Might be time to put my glasses on and go move my laundry. I didn't mess with the dishwasher yet. That's another place where heat and plastic come to the same place. That does look like a good day. Good as in not stormy weather. Somebody pulled up, parked, without playing such loud music that I could tell what they like. I like that. You should be able to play something in your vehicle without hitting levels that hurt anyone else's ears. Tell you what, though, I can sure tell you who's going to have hearing problems as they get older. But that's okay. That's their concern. Mine is trying to get my own life on track. Aw, poor puppy. You're still a good dog. He knows when she's home. I better get inside so that this guy might eventually eat his breakfast. Y'all eventually eat whatever it is you need to eat. Do the things you need to do. Might just be laundry some days. Might be checking on somebody some days. I think I'll be taking a roast out for dinner. Because the ones I cooked in the sous vide, low temperature, 24 hours, and then sear in a pan afterward. That worked so well. I'll check one of those out. But y'all take care. And that's a wasp. Kind of tempted to smack it with, I smacked it with my phone. I probably shouldn't. I should probably just bring the zap bracket out here. Oh well. I got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Be who you need to be. Eat what you need to eat. Avoid the processed crap. And take care of yourself. Grandma wants you to be okay. I'm pretty sure Dyson does too. He's getting comfortable to sit out here for a long time, but I can't do that. Too much stuff to do. Now I can see. Oh yeah. Now I can see a little bit. Too much glare. I better get busy. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.